It's fortuitous that, within a space of 6 months, we have a total change in Edo State, right from our with the revered monarchy to the executive, and now the judiciary. I'm sure it's not our doing, it's the doing of God. And there must be a plan for it. And I pray and hope that we realize this plan and take full benefit of it. You have done your bit, and you've done it creditably, and you've done it very well. We are proud of you. We are proud of the stability you brought to the judiciary, and proud and happy for the cordial working relationship which you established with my predecessor. I, watching from the sidelines, knew what we went through in the last 8 years, and also acknowledge the stabilizing role you played in all those tumultuous situations we found ourselves. I think the government of Edo State will forever be grateful to you. Apart from being, I'll tell myself, a child of the judiciary, I have said in several fora that for me, the logic of democracy that created the three arms of government to balance each other is that logic in itself, if not maintained and respected, our democracy will be flawed and will be impaired. So if we are to survive as a democratic country, if any arm of the tripod is to survive, it has got to give respect to the other. So I am not of that school that one arm is superior to the other. The issue you raised of collaboration, I think that is the key word, that all arms must collaborate to have stability. The things you've asked for in terms of getting each arm of government to operate the way it constitutionally should operate, I don't think it's asking for too much. It's, whatever the Constitution says, I believe in our own interest and in the sustainability of our democracy, we must begin to address. And I see myself as just a logical part of the process of the evolution of our democracy. And so if things had evolved and we're still stuttering, I think my coming in should just help strengthen and further, strengthen the stuttering processes that we met and improve on them. I have a lot of insights into the judiciary for obvious reasons. And beyond that, I know that what we seek to accomplish, the stage we are in our national development, in our democratic development, this state requires that we must ensure that we deeply entrench the rule of law. The next phase is to stabilize our economy and make our people begin to reap the benefits of particularly economic benefits that accrue from a stable polity. And given my background, I know that the key ingredient that you require for economic development is the rule of law. Without the rule of law, without the sanctity of contracts, without security, you cannot have economic development. Therefore, if I aim to create 200,000 jobs or more, if I aim to increase food sufficiency and food production, if I aim to industrialize Edo State, whatever the aspirations, whatever I have sold in my manifesto, if we do not have a stable judiciary, if we do not have the rule of law entrenched, it is not going to happen. So that is why, out of self-interest, I must ensure that I strengthen the judiciary. And what do I mean? I mean that it's in the crisis we find ourselves today, the situation that we find, the whole structure of government, whether it's the judiciary, legislature, or executive, is one that, no one person, no one arm can claim that they're not culpable. And because we're all responsible, we all have to work together to put it where we want it to be. The task of ensuring that we strengthen and deepen our judiciary, I think the bulk of it also rests within the judiciary itself. We, from the executive arm, will support whatever reforms that we believe are required, and I believe a lot of them. We will support you to ensure that those reforms are undertaken. This is not a session to sit down to outline all of them. Sadebe Avenue that is willing. I mean, we have the will, I can assure you, that is needed to move our state forward. And all we are asking is your continued support and cooperation. Sir, on that note, we want to wish you farewell. We want to say we'll miss you, but we hope that we can call on you and to tap on your wealth, your immense wealth of experience as we forge on a new path to taking Edo State to the next level. Congratulations and thank you very much.